Hmm. That's don't look, ruining your immersion. Don't look. Trying to figure this out. Oh, hang on there. Okay, I give up. I give up. I don't care. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I mean, I was planning to make this kind of short anyway. Um, What's this so laggy? Oh wait, I forget I can just do this. Uh, if anyone is here, fair warning. I cannot really see the chat right now because OBS is being annoying. If I look at chat and it's this. Oh, hello you, Lumwick. Bro is taking a sweet time. Lumwalk. Is it Wok or Wick? Who's Wok? Is he? Is he just gonna? Is, I, hello? The first one. First time chatter. Hello. I am Proxy. I am a frog. Believe it or not. And also an Ultra Beast now. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. Oh, I'll do that. I'll do that like at the end of the stream then. Why is come on, man. You haven't even seen like it's random. He's just gonna So like how's your guys' week been? Since this guy's taken so damn long. My week's been pretty cool. Kind of boring, actually. This isn't good for content, you know. Oh, you're definitely in school or something. That's like you got sick. I hope you get sick. No, I'm joking. I hope you get well. These are like the names you type in when you just want to play the game and you don't really care. You know? Pretty good. That's cool, that's cool. No. No, this can't be another one. Okay, I was gonna say, if this is another one, I was gonna scratch out. Please, I just wanted to play Showdown. I just wanted to play some random Showdown. Why did they leave? Why did they leave? I'm starting the timer. Why are they leaving? It's random, man. You know what? Can I? Taking too damn long. Flipping, come back to me when you actually do something. I'm fighting this guy instead of my actual team. It's messed up, man. They're still gone. They're still gone. For my cat team right now, just cats because I like them. That's fair. Is there something wrong with Showdown today? Why is everyone like stun locked? Hello? Excuse me? Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, gameplay. This one is dead. Jeez. Finally, actually get to play the game. They're all trying to make you bored enough to forfeit. No! Don't do that. If that's an actual strategy that people use, That has to be like the lamest thing ever. There's no way you go onto Showdown and go, ah yes, I'm just going to do nothing. I'm going to do nothing and make him forfeit by doing nothing. Bro, I have the timer, okay? I'm going to be stubborn enough to wait for the time to go down. I'm thinking of Zigzagoon or Zangoose. I was thinking, doesn't he have like poison boost instead of poison heal? Tailwind again. That's quite. I mean, have you seen how people are in general? We're not particularly good. Hey man. Can't really say anything. I need like U-turn or something. Unfortunately, it is. I fought a Snorlax once that made the game last 100 turns. I didn't give up and still end up losing. You know what? At least you didn't give up. Because if you gave up, then you're letting them win. And if you let them win, then they will keep doing it. You have to be determined. Also, what type of Snorlax is making people last 100 turns? I'm just gonna earthquake. Damn, Turtonator's slow as hell. I've recently got a Game Boy and a Pokemon Yellow. Also have 3 copies of Pokemon X. I wish I could have 3 copies of Pokemon X. I've been trying to get Pokemon, I think is White. Yeah, I've been trying to get Pokemon White for so long, but every time I go to get it, it's like 100, and I don't have that type of money. Drain Punch, okay. Also, the Fire Red and Leaf Green remakes, I kind of wish I streamed it, but at the same time, those, I don't like those games. Like, they're good games, but Kanto upsets me in a very violent way. Oh, I should have used Overheat. It definitely has Fluffy. It's just gonna spam Drain Punch. I mean, I do have Inteleon. Yeah, this thing is Fluffy. Snowscape. Woke up again, that's fine. Woke up again, that's fine. Just gonna let Simisage die. gonna keep doing that. Okay, cool. And haze. I think I need to remember to not skip the things because I need content for you guys as well. I can't just entertain myself. Uh, I has yellow. Damn. Swan Shield, Sun and bro. I have everything. I have Ultra Moon, Pokemon Sword. Yeah, Pokemon Sword. I need to stop skipping. Body press. Early fourth. Let's go. Um, I have Ultra Moon, Sword. Let's go Pikachu. Um, Violet and ZA, which you all know. I like eBay. Okay, well maybe I should check out eBay. Bro, I really want Pokemon White just because basically all my favorite Pokemon are in that generation. Um, Real quick though, let me just. Oh, that's not it. There we go. Okay, so if you saw the last video, I did something pretty rash. Is it permanent? Probably not, and that's okay because I made a loophole about it. So this is my room. Gen 5 is best pug types. It does. Okay, so I made I made a room. I have in my Pokeball. This is just what I just did it just 'cause we got references to the other videos, and by other videos I mean the shorts and that one video. Uh, we got the ZA crew on the cupboard that will have more stuff around it. I just need to play more games on stream. We have some clothes in the cupboard. Um, we have a bunch of Metro Bulls in the corner, just 'cause had some thing. I don't know. And then we have my bed. It's kind of based on my real life room, but like at the same time, it's like just based off of a room. Thank you, motorcycle in the background. And then for when the screen's up, when the screen's up, I have a chair. It's not the same aesthetic as like, the swamp, but I think it's pretty cool. Um, yeah. Out of my 20 Pokemon games, only 5 were straight from the shop, like Argos. Fair enough. I need to I need to get Pokemon Black, man. I wonder if hold on. You guys can't see this, but I'm testing something. No, it won't work. Now where's the part where I get destroyed in a Pokemon fight? Well, you gotta tell me your name, and then I can destroy you in a Pokemon fight. Anywho, let's let's get back to what we were doing. Isn't this backwards? Isn't this supposed to be here? There we go. Is it seriously just that? Lum Lumwok. It is Lumwok. Alright, I'm gonna do National Dex because that's just the best one. Yeah. Yes! I knew flipping Crazy's gonna get so mad at me. Okay, so the reason I'm excited that Garbodor is here is because there was a video about, you know, the cat Pokemon and how they put a bunch of Pokemon that are cats, and Garbodor or Trubbish was in that video. So when I said to Crazy, hey, Garbodor's a cat, he immediately got mad at me. He was like, no, he's not. He's a rabbit. And then for like a good five minutes, we had a conversation about it. I say 5 minutes, it was more like 20 seconds, but like, still. We have a cat expert literally right here. So like, yo, you know, when it becomes available, you should put Mega Meowstic on this. And then you'll have the full cat lineup. Hmm. Boom, 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 ow. Just realized a lot of cat Pokemon weak to fighting. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. You got that on him. Acrobatics, we take those. Scrofty. Strongest being in the World Wide West. What do you expect would happen if you punch a cat? I expect him to dodge it. I expect him to do a barrel roll and then look me in the eyes in disappointment, like, did you really try to defeat me? Wait, I just read, is this Skitty shiny? Is this a shiny Skitty? Trailblaze. We had one of those like drill lockdown things, right? At my college. And when I tell you, for like the first 5 minutes, it was the most unserious 5 minutes of my entire life. Like, dude, flipping people were laying on the ground like like it was nothing. Go hide. Proceeds to do nothing. Of course, overheat misses. Yawn. Why is his name Yawn? This is an old team, so I don't really remember it a lot. Oh no. No, I'm not getting in trouble. I wanted to get rid of it. No. My final hurrah. It's yawn, because yawn, bro. You like that? I don't know. Did he have yawn at one point and I named him Yawn? I guess I'll never know. Because I don't remember. So much for your foul play. This is where he reveals that he has lost resort or something. I won! I beat Sir Gato. I beat the Gato Master. You did do a lot better. And by, like, okay, the first time was like, you did get swept that one time, I'm pretty sure. But you know what? That was a pretty cool team. So it was fine. I forgot this was here. I have a lot of teams. This one's on the thumbnail. Shiny. Semi-Poor is cool when it's shiny. When it's normal, it's aight. But I like the shiny one better. Mostly cats, just not cats. Okay. Is this for Pokemon Champions? Maybe. That's for double battles. If anyone else wants to do a duel to the death in Pokemon, is this a team full of stallers? Oh no. Why? I don't even want to fight this. The minute they start doing stalling tactics, I think I'm just gonna forfeit. Ninja! What's up? Oh. Oh. Wait. Jesus! Wait. Jesus return left. I I don't know how to react to this. There's so much going on in like the span of like a minute. Okay, classic Kanto team. Anyway, hello Ninja. Welcome back. Oh wait, wasn't it Metro? This might be a different person. Um, it's just Tailwind. Drought, okay. Alright, great start. Um, yeah, I know, but sometimes people have different names from the thing. Can this? Can, no, no, I don't want to use that team. I know what you're talking about, and I don't like it. I'm gonna get swept. This Charizard. Okay, 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 okay. So was he like just banking on the Charizard or? Flip turn, and he's going back to Charizard, isn't he? He's going back to Charizard? No, he's going to Gengar. Okay. I am not faster in the slightest, but you know what? We ball. Holy. And he's back. Okay. Scrafty, you're not gonna be very useful. Just, you can. Oh. Okay. I ain't complaining. I'm complaining. I need to stop pressing the skip button. Let's go? What? Why is Scrafty so bulky? Wait. Scrafty. Oh! Scrafty is kind of bulky. Okay. Okay, Scrafty. I see how it is. Oh, but you're faster now, though. And you have multi-shot. And you definitely have flipping the rock thing. Drill run. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I see. Well, it doesn't really matter now, does it? Because I'm just gonna perish. I would have done this at the start if I knew you were gonna drill run. Okay, well, I don't really win regardless of what I do I? Yep. Okay. Well, you know what? No, I'm going. I'm not dying like this. All right. Cool. You know, I did try. I did try. I did the best that I could. Now I'm just gonna do this. Uh, wait, Alex, is your stuff like? Is it all capitals or is some of them capitals? Have you? Yes, I've seen the 3D model feet thing because of Kojima. I know because my friend keeps showing it to me, and I'm like, okay, bro, thank you for this, I guess. Start of every word. Okay, cool. Uh, this is why I get swept. What a nice friend. Good taste. Are you sure? Actually, not. Oh, I should do a team that I have not used. There you go. And while that's loading, oh, would you look at that? Oh, why is Jesus back? I don't want to fight Jesus. I'm so good. Okay. Uh, B drill. Be honest. Honest on what? The feet? I just looked at his team. Yeah, I'm just getting clobbered, bro. This isn't even like the good team. This is just me being stupid. Double Iron Dash. Okay. I'm getting executed on sight. He has a Mel medal left with life orb and iron. It's so over. It's so over. For some reason, it's really, really laggy. I don't know why it's getting so laggy. Mega Beedrill eradicates me immediately. U-turn. It's a flipping Zapdos. Rain Dance? Okay. I knew it would miss. I knew it was gonna miss. Because of course it would miss. And the confusion. You know what? You know what? This flipping game. Can't do anything. Can't do anything in this house. Beedrill's out again. This whole team is just equipped to keep Beedrill alive. I can't even outspeed him. I can't do anything. Everything just dies. Oh, thanks, game. Jeez. Trying to make a good team? Look at this guy. Just make this. Oh my god, GG's. Oh man. I should have just stuck with this one. At least this one actually has coherent teamwork. Um, you seen those scalper videos? No. I don't understand how scalpers make their money. I'm assuming I figured they just buy everything in bulk, right? I'm gonna be honest, I just wanted to win with my favorite mega. I was gonna say, because that whole team just seemed to be keep keep Beedrill alive at all costs. That's fair. Can I? There's a champions section. Where is? Oh, I was trying to look for the ZA thing, but I can't find it. All right. Um, should I do random? Yeah, let's do random. You never know what you get. You can accept it, or I can't. I can't challenge multiple people at the same time. Damn. Okay. I don't. So, oh, I guess I'm doing this. I'm fighting multiple people at the same time. I meant to use Tailwind. I didn't actually mean to do that. Yeah, this is the power of multitasking. Check this out. Alright, let's see this. Flamethrower nearly kills. Let's do this. Alright, let's go back here. I'm being roared. Let's do a taunt. Alright, let's go back. Ditto. Okay. Let's do this again. Iron Head. I'm dead. Frick. Okay. You. Let's go back. Body press. Alright. Knock off. Cool. Go back. This. It's a steel type now. Go back. This. Body press. Kills me. Rotom. Overheat. Go back. Okay. Okay. You're dead. What happened to you? You're not. Still alive. Don't flinch. Thank you. Back here. Bro, it's multitasking Pokemon. Go back. Go here. Use an electric move. Substitute. Got it. Tailwind. Go back. Lunala! Go back. So dead. Tail Glow. Holy is cooked. Holy is cooked. He's getting faster. Oh my god. Okay. Lunala. Wait. No, I have seconds. I have seconds remaining. Crunch. Okay. Go back. You. That one. Come back here. Hi, Lake. Moon Guy's beam. Okay. Dark Pulse. Destroyed. Sucker Punch. Okay. He's just gonna, okay, he lived. What's happening? Block. Okay. Don't know what's going on. It is actively lagging my game. This is actively lagging my game. Okay. Revelation Dance. I live. Thunderbolt. Okay. Oh, thank God. That's over. Oh my goodness. Guys, don't multitask Pokemon battles. It is stressful. Oh man. Why are you talking about feet still? Stop talking about feet. This is not a feet community. Damn. Slacking's just built different. You made it. You made a new team? Okay. I'll go to... That is not... Dude, just hear me out. I heard you out for the last 25 years. Lake's had enough. He literally just joined the stream and he's had enough. Just what I needed. Oh my god. I love it when OBS disconnects multiple times. Is it flipping? Okay. Sorry. I thought it disconnected like another time. That's how bad it got. Oh, damn. Oh my gosh. I don't deserve to be banned. I'm locking in. My brother in Christ. It's glad to have you back, Metro. With the usual insanity that you bring. the moment I do a showdown stream. I'm just a bit stupid. My flipping oven. I love Simi Sage. Simi Sage was my first Pokemon. That's a fun fact for you. He's also dead. He's also deceased. What does Hyde do? Oh, that makes things a lot better, actually. Can I, like, zoom in the camera? No? Make it dark. Ah. See, I'm evolving. That actually is a lot better, I can't lie. I saw that. Simi Sage ain't doing anything. Take that back. He's trying his best. Or she. Oh, I'm getting cancelled. My first Pokemon was funny. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You're lying to me. Mixed up heavy slam. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I need to stop skipping. So, actually, if we're talking like in the legit games, my first Pokemon was that I caught was Ladybug. But if we're talking about in general, I play Showdown first, so that's why Simi Sage was my first Pokemon. Last resort. He listened to me. I shot the cat. Why am I here? Wait, what happened? He said it was on the game though. What? 360 no. I should have named him 360 no scope. That would have been so funny. Lake? Okay, let's go, Lake. Let me get my squad real quick. Let me get my squad. The only good team that I have. Oh, this is anything goes. No. Let me. Can I use this? No. It has to be in Gen 9. Okay. This works, right? Why does he have Iron Dale? Hold on. Let me just change one bit about this team, because I think I accidentally gave... Where's anything goes? I'm legally blind. Can't see. That's not it. That's not it either. I need to name these. Okay, cool. Right. What is this? Why? What are we doing? You're not winning. Well, no flipping way, bro. I'm not winning. That's crazy. He's the guy in the Showdown videos. I'm so good. Of course, flipping Lake is gonna do this bullshit. Bro rolled up with Smeargle, Koraidon, Urshifu, Arceus, and Miraidon, and a Basculegion just for the cherry on top. I'm getting executed. This is not fair. Oh my gosh. How am I even going to survive? Okay, well, Ice Cube's useless now. Thanks. We're here to talk about him, Bloxy. He'll be missed once he dies in a few seconds or minutes. I'm so good. What do you want from me? Money? Fame? Oh my god. Why do you have waterfall? Could have fooled me. What do I do? What do I do? I actually hate Urshifu. It's so annoying. Right on. Okay. I don't. I don't even know, dog. I don't even know. I'm getting cooked. This is why. This is why we stick to what we know. We do not deviate. Just win. I'm trying my hardest, bro. I took out 2 of his Pokemon. Surely nothing bad will happen. Your Basculegion 100% has lost respects. It does, doesn't it? I think this wraps for me. Holy cooked. Oh my god. What do you want from me? Please don't. Please don't. What do I do? Oh, so nice to grace us with your presence. I completely forgot that that's what Mortal Spin does. Okay, alright. Goodbye, Golden Go. Goodbye, Golden Go. So, can you, like, be chill, please? Be chill? Be chill? Okay. Okay. Alright. 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 By the sliver. Come on. I can do it. With the power invested in me. With all my friends. I can do anything. Oh. Come on, Scrafty. We've been through so much. We've come so far. Oh. And just like that, he got flipping ran over like a bullet train. Oh my god. I don't think the power of friendship's gonna work this time. Stark, I don't feel too good. Oh my gosh. Yo, anything goes. Anything goes is such a scam of a name, by the way. We've been. Where's the team that I use? Uh, what's my main team? There it is. Okay. So if I do this, and then this fun, it is fun. And that's why I decided to stream it, because it is fun. I'm glad people showed up, because I was half thinking to myself that I was just gonna do this for an hour and then go off. But now that people show up, now it's more entertaining because I can get mogged in real time. Can't you see me, Sage? I need a different Pokemon. Underestimated your legendaries? I don't underestimate legendaries. The minute I see them, I know I'm going to get swiped. That's the reason I still play Pokemon Champions until they introduce Calyrex. Then I probably won't. I don't know what good item is for Calyrex. I'm just gonna give them all the ones that rip me over. Energy ball. What am I doing? Also, I completely forgot to do the Terra types. Oh no, I didn't. I just didn't change these ones. What's iron? Why? Steel. Why I'm looking for iron? Um, more of a defensive Terra than an actual practical one. I have this thing in Champions where, because, you know, it's the weather wars now, and everyone just uses weather. Lake wants to fight me again. And everyone uses weather. I just oh, that is my doubles team. Okay. I just abuse the fact that everyone else uses weather, and I don't. Why is Dragonite here? Dragonite, I don't remember you. I remember removing you because you were useless. Champions made me like Agron more. He's now my boy, my little baby. Champions made me realize that you can abuse a lot of Pokemon moves if you really try hard enough. If you really, really, really try hard enough, you can do anything. Did you go study for your exams? Good. You can go study your exams. Be responsible. No, that's not pink. Okay. Uncalled for. I don't even have to fix Terra types. Oh, I'm so... I'd say my double battles have improved a bit though. Not this team. This team is before I knew how double battles work. I was gonna use Palafin, but I already had a water type that was already pretty alright, so I kind of just left it. Oops, didn't mean to do that. No harm, no foul. Are you just hard targeting one Pokemon? can't believe the only nickname for my team was Why Am I... You know, this was Why Am I Here? Deceptor, a bird. How'd that work? Or even what the fuck? Listen. Ignore the mouse clicking. It's just... Leave me alone! It's my mouse. I'm trying, okay? It's really hard being a YouTuber. Oh, Decapitator. I get it. I understand it now. Oh, why'd you forfeit? I was ready to shadow ball that damn bird. Oh man. I recently-ish made a VTube model, or made a VTuber, and got Worldo, a sort of app thingy. Oh, so if I can, maybe I'm gonna make VTubing vids. That'd be cool. I've always thought about doing VTubing, but then I realized, one, how much that would be, two, uh, how much time that would take, and three, I would have to learn how to rig, and I know like the basics of that. I'm not paying. I refuse to pay for a VTuber model just because I don't want to. If I can make it myself, I don't want to pay for it. Also, oh my goodness, I'll show it to you guys. You guys have to remind me. But I absolutely bullied the heck out of Crazy the last time we played Showdown. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot about that. Cotton guards? Okay. Baton pass. Nope. You just really, really wanted that. Okay. Hmm. Paralyzed? Yeah, deserved. Deserved. Being advertised a VTubing app. I'll see if I'll get it working. First impression, yup. It's too easy. and I get wiped the floor. Absolutely smoked immediately. I swear this isn't an ad. Are you sure? Are you sure? Feels like an ad. This video is... Gosh, bund. This Pokemon in randoms is a menace. Don't do that. I know what you're gonna do. If you switch, no. Kind of wish I didn't do that now. Flinch. Okay, I don't want to fight this guy. He's gonna take forever. I don't need to deal with stool strats. Alright, hold on. Let me. Oh, can you do that? Let me. Hold on. I don't want to like do something bad. Let me do that real quick. Okay. Actually, in fact, there we go. Let me do this. We will fight. We will fight. But I need to show you this because it was really funny. It was really, really funny. I swear you could go full screen. No? Oh well. So this is me and him duking it out. For like a good while. It was a bit of a stool match, you know? I'm not gonna go through all of it because it is a bit of a long fight. Boom, boom. Yeah. This is the important bit, right here. That's it. That's gonna be important. It's gonna be very important. Just being able to absolutely bully him. Look at this, man. Noivern is gone. Cleavor is gone. Victory Bell. He forgot that it was immune. Sucker punch? There's no sucker punch to be happening. Body press. And now, for the best part of this whole fight, look at this. Look at this. Terra Blast. Wish. He could only use Terra Blast. He had Heat Wave. No, he had Fire Blast and Sludge Wave, and that's all he had. So I just proceeded to spam wish him because I could. How many times did I do this for? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think is this why I was just like, alright, oh, that's enough messing with you. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, that's how I bullied him. That's how I bullied him. Oh my goodness. Alright. Lummock. I'm trying. World? Okay. I'm gonna challenge national. Alright. Let's do this. Gyro ball. Ow. Miss. Okay. Smack him in the head. Her. Oh, I'm getting cancelled. Did you just misgender my Pokemon? No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I would never do such a thing. No, sorry. I'll never misgender your beloved Pokemon. A bird. See, I'm noticing the names. I paid attention. I wasn't locked in. I promise. Proceeds to fly swat the bird. What else is Meowth? Meowth's growl is pretty fast. Skitty. Hi, Skitty. Ow. Do the thing! Right. Now, all of you are getting smacked upside the head. Especially you. Barry. But I am faster. How does that work? How does that work? You see, if I smack his big head, then it works. Everyone hates when I use Ice Cube, specifically only me. No, he's just a ghost type. Last resort. It's gonna be a last resort in a minute. In fact, hold on. Hold on, wait. looks like my kitty. Oh my god. Beautiful rotund head. Kill it! Not again! He knew! He knew! No acrobatics is gonna save you this time. I'm gonna shoot that cat if it's the last thing I do. In Pokemon, of course. What the fuck? Yeah, it's gonna be what the fuck in a minute. No! Don't run from me! No! Oh my god. Don't run from me! Oh my goodness. I need a... Is this good? No, I gotta get rid of Vanillix. Actually, hold on. It's this one, right? Let me just change this a little bit. I need to remember what my champions team was, or is. Skitty. Guys, just ignore the noises you're about to hear. One live. For now. Guys, ignore the noises. If you hear any. Oh yeah, I forgot that they did an update. Okay. Where is it? Okay. I could give them better items, but honestly, this game made me realize how good the berries are. Am I me? What's my Hawlucha have? Alright, that's enough of me being annoying. Can't even hear it anyway. Uh, can't use Archiludon. What can I use in OU? Hmm. What? Goldeneye. Bro, I hate these formats. They're all they're all stupid. Um, how's that? Is that good? Um, as long as you don't switch teams, I'll totally win in the next fight. Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him I'm 100% switching teams? Great, the biggest nothing burger of a turn ever. My one weakness. I was only thinking about. No grassy glide for you! That's the reason I hate Rillaboom now. Before, I just didn't like Rillaboom. Well, I thought Rillaboom was alright, but the minute they gave him grassy glide with grassy terrain. Flippin' Grass Squadron, what is this? Oh, I was thinking of Stompin' Tantrum. Whoops. I was thinking of the wrong move. We all made mistakes. We don't learn. We don't learn from our mistakes. Rillaboom and Chestnut were the only cases where the grass style isn't my favorite. You're gonna go now. Goodbye, Alex. It's nice having you around. My spoon. No. The croaks and the clicks. Listen. Lake is locking in, as per. This is the reason why he's here. It's because of Showdown streams. I say Showdown streams, I've only streamed it twice. I was about to be like, if you do anything other than helping hand, you're getting sucker punched. Belly bolt. Who will shoot my cat? That's a good question. Let's find out. With the Kurds? No way. Going down the mystery. It's the end of the road for you, pal. I told you, my teams are getting better. GG. Specifically the doubles. My double teams have been getting better. I think I'll do 2 more fights. And then... I'll do 3. I'll do 3. I'll do 3 more. Yeah. Lumberk. It's the same team. Toxic, okay. Okay, bud. I see how it is. You can just waltz in here and start toxic stalling. It's messed up, man. Pause. Pause. What is going on? Why does it have Ice Beam? Since when? When could it learn Ice Beam? I think I'm cooking with my National Dex team. I hope so, because I like doing National Dex. Because you can do more stuff. Was that supposed to be for Gliscor? Bro's preparing for Gliscor. Got hit with Monkey instead. Damn! This is what you get for saying last time. Remember when you said that Simi Sage ain't doing nothing? That's what I thought. I'm not scared of you anymore. Never mind. I should have stayed scared. My apologies, original gangster. My apologies, original gangster. I command you to switch. You dare attack me when I have the high ground? Be gone. Yo, 80%. Whoa. Skitty. Skitty, alright. You're not allowed to move while I'm around you. Wonder who's gonna snipe your guys. This one. Ah, okay. Masquerain. Masquerain had its fun. It's gone now. Alright. I am now gonna go times 10 Kaioken Gigantamax Mega Evolution Terrestrialize Z move. I won! No way! Oh my gosh. No! No. 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 He's been infected. He's been infected. We lost him. We absolutely lost him. We lost him. Oh, why? Why are they here? No. Get me out of here. No, I don't like you. Vaporeon. Vapory, go away. I'll get the shotgun. You have to put you down like a puppy dog. Not a furry. Not a furry, by the way. Okay.
Guys, I swear, I'm not a furry. You gotta understand.
What? Why are you bringing out this Vaporeon? That's why. Okay. Whatever. Okay, that was my fault. I don't even know why I sent out the Gliscor. Stop. I don't appreciate this. Don't appreciate this at all. I don't like how I'm losing as well. Hi, Lapani. Are you gonna... what are you gonna do? Return. Great. Getting my ass handed to me by Lapani. This is a dude! This is a femboy! Oh my god. You know, there comes a time when you realize that, like, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Wow, what a nice and calculated team. Let's never speak of it again. Because Mega Lopunny's overpowered if you have it in the right context, that's why. That's how you won. It's funny because Lopunny is just a good Pokemon. Metro would be so proud. I'm sure he would. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Lake, I didn't show you no, not that one. I didn't show you my new room. If you saw the last video, I have a room now instead of just outdoors. Check it out. Look at that. That's supposed to say Clanker, by the way. Uh, I had to flip it because I realized that it looked weird. Blue. Why are you blue? Megas go bird. We're gonna have more stuff around as streams go on and as videos go on. I kind of just put the videos that I like the most. So the Jacinth one, uh, the Metro shorts, which I will make another one. Don't worry, I haven't gotten rid of them. Uh, this one I like a lot, and the ZAT question, question, guys. I need your opinion. So we know Gen 10's gonna like is coming up. It's not coming up. It's literally next year, and we might have to wait until like December. But how would y'all feel if I nuzlocked Pokemon Violet? I haven't nuzlocked a game in a while, and also, yeah. How do you feel if I did a nuzlocke for Violet? Maybe somewhere next month. Not 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 this month. Maybe next month because I'm kind of busy like at the start of next month and this one. Yeah. I wish Pokemon showed the Star's final form before release. Eh, I kind of see why they don't do that because then it's like one you already decided who you're gonna choose, but also it's like I don't know. I'd rather have the I don't know. I like the surprise because it's like everyone hated Poplio, right? But then the minute we saw Primarina, everyone's like, "Whoa, Poplio's actually pretty cool, right?" No one liked freaking people didn't like Frikoko, and now we have Skeleton and people like Skeleton. Question: will you ever draw Anakin and the younglings, but you as Anakin and the Froggins as the younglings? I might. I probably will now that you said that because I've been wanting to draw. Uh, I do need to animate the next video though. Um, there's too many of them. What are we gonna do? Wow. Frog legs. Frog leg. But I don't want to pick the starter and not like its final form. I mean, yeah, I see why people wouldn't want that. I don't know. It feels like it would be kind of lame because then everyone would just choose the same thing in it. Like, okay, think about it like this: if you didn't know what Fennekin was gonna turn into, you would have just picked Greninja. Everyone would have picked Greninja. Like, or Quilladin, or not Quilladin. The evolution of Quilladin. I forgot his Chestnut. Everyone would have just picked those two, right? If we didn't know what Sword and Shield was gonna turn into, no one would choose to. Everyone would box the starters because apparently everyone hates them. Like, I feel like the surprise is like, oh, you're. I don't know. It seems more fun, and plus, how I play Pokemon is that sometimes I just play them, and then you know, then I grow to think they're pretty cool. Like in my Fire Red game, I what was my team? It was like that's loud. I had Charizard, I had a Raichu, um, In fact, I think I made a drawing. Oh, let me go find it. Let me go find it. Let me go find it. Hold on, hold on. Okay. I had a Charizard, I had a Parasect, I had a Golbat, and I had a Hypno and a Snorlax. I've never used a Hypno. I've never used a Parasect, but now that I've used one, I can appreciate them. I think Hypno sucks, and I'll never use one again, but I can appreciate Parasect, you know? Same with starters. I chose Quaxley because my friends at the time we have this rule where we all pick one of the starters and then yeah, you basically just pick one of the starters that you like. You can't overlap starters. So I was stuck with Quaxley. I didn't want to choose Quaxley. I wanted to choose Sprigatito. I probably would have liked it if Sprigatito sticked with how Florgato was looking because it looked more like Puss in Boots. But you know what? The anime honestly saved my opinion of it. And and for Quaquaval, for Quaquaval, I learned to like it because it's literally like the few Pokemon that actually show a personality besides just standing there. And also Moxie and Aqua Step is overpowered as hell. But yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. Maybe that isn't bad. I just kind of feel bad for the Litten fans. I just don't want to pick Gekko and have the form stuck with something I don't like. Yeah. Um, I'll be right back. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be back. Sorry, I'm back. Um, yeah, I'm back. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I understand why people would rather see the final Evos, um, the final Evos, and then like choose from that. But also, I feel like the whole mystery of it kind of just falls flat because then you just like, yeah, I 100% know what I'm gonna pick, rather than I don't know. Like if we know if Sun and Moon didn't spoil us and show us like all the evolutions of the starters, I would have still picked Rowlet, but like I would have considered Popplio. Actually, no, I wouldn't even picked Rowlet. Actually, I would have picked Litten. I think Litten standing up at first threw me off, but um, then actually no, I didn't even think it was in. I think I just saw Decidueye and I was like, yeah, Decidueye is cooler. Um, People would probably pick different starters, but that's not bad. I'd say if uh people knew what the Gen 6 Evos, more people would pick Froakie, so they'd more have. Yeah, they'll be happier. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it'll be a bit boring. That's how I see. Cause it's like, you know, everyone likes Greninja. Everyone likes Greninja. I'm not saying it's wrong to pick something that you like. I'm just saying it would probably be kind of boring, you know. There's always going to be a popular starter among the three. I'm just saying some diversity would be nice. That's why the Kanto trio are so tied up because at the time, no one knew that Charmander was going to turn to a flying lizard. But you started with the base designs. You know, you got a Bulbasaur dinosaur, you got a fire dinosaur, and you got a turtle. You got three things that are pretty good. You know, that's why they were the first. I mean, okay, now that I say that, the box did kind of show a Charizard. Now that I think about it, but like, what's a good example? Hoenn, right? Torchic, Torchic, Mudkip, and Sceptile. I mean, Trico. They're all pretty good, but like, I don't know. It's like I don't know. I like the surprise of not knowing what the starters are. In fact, no, people. Oh no, no, that's before we knew the final Evos. I was gonna say people apparently didn't like Froakie, but they like Greninja. To be honest though, people know what the starters are anyway. Like the final evolutions, like the data miners, yeah, that just leak the game. So nowadays, you kind of do have that wish of just being able to see the starters early. So I guess you kind of have your wish. What's a good example of starters? Let me look really quick. Let's look at the generations. Oh, I know. Gen 4. Gen 4. Apparently, going off of what I heard, some people thought that Chimchar was a little clapped, you know? He was a little weird, a little freaky. People thought he was stupid. You could just wait and do, yeah, you could just do that. There's always a loophole around it. You can just find out like either later or earlier, because you're gonna know when it's gonna evolve. That's what happened in Scarlet and Violet. People immediately evolve their crap, and then it's all over the internet. Like literally, Pokemon game comes out, give it like 3 days, not even 3 days, give it a day, and people will already have all the Pokemon. 2 days max, and you will already have the final evolutions of the starters. And even before that, like a week before, you will know. That's how I found out about Inteleon before the game even came out. I didn't see I saw a blurred image of Inteleon before the game even came out, and I still picked Sobble, and I do not regret that day. because Inteleon is sick. You don't know how funny it is to play a game, a Pokemon game, and then your Pokemon learns the move Snipe Shot. You don't know how funny that is with no idea what their signature moves are. That is hilarious. Imagine you've been rocking with this emo lizard for like most of the game. It evolves, and it's just like Drizzile learned Snipe Shot. Drizzile learned, huh? A threat to an American school? Whoa. Okay. But yeah, I see why people would want to see the stars earlier. Just because it does feel a bit, you do feel a bit ripped off once you like, you get the starter and then it's not the starter you want. That's how my friend, I won't say his name, but that's how my friend at the time um felt about Frococo, because when we first saw him, I I said, out without thinking, without having any idea that it was a crocodile, I I was like, oh, it's a little dinosaur. And he immediately went dibs, right? Evolved it, didn't even like it. Because it wasn't a dinosaur, it was a crocodile. He thought it was gonna stand up and like be like a mini Godzilla, Fire Godzilla. He probably would have never picked the other ones though. But like, yeah, I see why people would want that because it feels like a rip-off. But at the same time, it's like, hey man, no one's forcing you to keep the starter. No one's forcing you to keep the starter. And also, you could just wait for like a few days. That's exactly how I felt about ZA. I hated all three of the starters. Actually, I take that back. Embor's the only good one for me. It's the only one that I actually like. Feraligatr is fine, uh, but I like Embor out of all of them. I'll check Bulbapedia and see the final Evos, which is my favorite. But I want it to pre-order bonus, so I hope uh I can't read. I just hope I end up with the version I like more, unlike Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet kind of, oof, oof. Brow or Gekwa. I'm choosing the dog because there's no way I predicted several years that we were going to get I can't say predict. It was going to happen eventually. There's only so many animals you can make a fire type, but like the fact that it was a dog, I have to name it Hot Dog, dude. Hot Dog is real. I legit think this trio at I legit think this trio at least no is my least favorite trio when it comes to first stages. My least favorite trio is the Johto region because they're all mid. Sue me. All of them. All of them are mid. Chikorita is the worst out of the three. Cyndaquil is like Cyndaquil's fine. Totodile's fine. If I were to rank it, it'll be Cyndaquil like top to best to worst. It'll be Cyndaquil, Totodile, Chikorita. There's a reason I didn't use it as my starter. I don't like dogs. I don't like dogs either. I have a dog. My mother forced a dog on me. Um, yeah, I can't lie. Nah, ZA. ZA has my worst starter trio. What do you mean I'm stuck with the two Johto Pokemon and then Tepig? We cannot be so for real right now. We could have had the way it could have been. I know it would have been obvious, but the way it could have been Piplup. The Piplup, Snivy, and the Fire Starter could have been literally anything else. But no, we got stuck with the two mid Pokemon. I don't care if their Megas are overpowered. They're still getting nothing from me. Chikorita used to be your favorite Pokemon, and that's fine. I won't slime you out because your favorite Pokemon used to be Chikorita. I just won't care for it. I got heated over the I got a little heated over the starters because I don't care about the the flipping Johto stars, man, and I especially don't care about Tepig. But if you're giving me an option between the three, I'm gonna choose Tepig. Yeah. Anyway, I chose Chikorita as my starter when I first played the game, and then I immediately boxed it the minute I found Litleo. So Litleo's my starter now. So technically, I chose the fire starter anyway. Is that a even worse decision? Um, maybe. But hey, I at least I had a pretty good pyro. I just I just feel on the first stage starters, Gen 1 mid, Gen 2 mid, Gen 3 good, Gen 4 pretty good, Gen 5 good, Gen 6 quite good, Gen 7 very good, Gen 8 okay, Gen 9 okay, Gen 10 meh. For the first stages, eh, I can say that. Well, I can say that because I don't have nostalgia for some of these. Like people have nostalgia for some of these. I would say Gen 3 is the best one, personally. Because it's like as a collective group. Like you got S- Trico, not Tepig, Torchic, Mudkip. All three of them pretty good. And then the second stages pretty good, except for Combuskin. Combuskin looks like a yeah. And then the final stages, I don't care about Blaziken, but I can admit that he is really cool, especially in Pokken. Jeez, man. Get worse or better with evolution. Yeah, I mean, okay. I I understand when people say they don't want their starters to be anthropomorphic, because like imagine in the real world you have a cat, and then that cat all of a sudden becomes a buff heel cat. It is a bit weird, but also in this the universe where the ground rhino dinosaur can surf and has the ability lightning rod for some reason, and also money just can gain sentience, and also a bird that is based on of off of where do babies come from, except it just drops rocks on people's head. Like there's only so many monsters, quote unquote, you can design before they all look the same. Although I do kind of wish we do have like at least one starter in a while. Like it's kind of crazy that we went through like what before we went through um one wait. Well, for me anyway. Oh wait. So Carlos, that's when it started. It went from oh wait, was it Carlos? I think it was yeah, Carlos. It was like Pokemon stand up, Pokemon stand up, Pokemon stand up again, and then the recent one where Skeledirge is the only one that actually stays on all fours. That's kind of crazy to me. I hope these new starters. I I, I kind of want them to be a bit more animalistic. Maybe not Gekwa. Gekwa can be the humanoid, but like the other two, can we just get a bird? Can we get like a Decidueye type? Where it's not too humanoid. People saying that Decidueye's humanoid is kind of dumb because it's an owl stand up. But like, I want the dog to stay on all fours. If it stands up, I won't mind, but I want it to stay on all fours. I don't want it to stand up. Ignore one skip. No, but that's just any. Okay, I was gonna say crocodiles can just do that, but like it's not like a permanent thing. You think it's just locked into the ground. It can still move. It just moves while on all fours. It's not standing up all the time. It's different. It's like how like furret. You can't count furret as a humanoid just because it can stand and it walks on two paws. It's a four Pokemon. It goes on all fours. Its idle animation is on fours. The ZA Megas are very crap, I'd say. Yeah. Why did they give us two Jotomons, man? Two mid Jotomons, by the way. I would have chose Cyndaquil. I would have chose Cyndaquil if Oshawott wasn't there. I love Oshawott too much. I have too much nostalgia for Oshawott. Oh man. I love yapping if you couldn't tell. You really hate Johto because it's so mid. I'm sorry. It's the middest region I've ever seen in my life. Most of the good designs don't even show up until Gen 4. Flipping Ambipom, Gliscor, or yeah, Gliscor? Is it Gliscor? Yeah. Um, Weavile, all of the good Pokemon show up later. If they made a reboot of flipping Gold and Silver, I would play it, but I wouldn't be happy with the selection I get. There's like a good handful of Johto Pokemon that I can say is good. We got Wooper, we got Quagsire, we got Sudowoodo, uh, Hoot Hoot, Politoed, Sunflora, and whatever the other hell they have in that flipping generation. What do they even have in what do they even have in Johto? Hold on, we're looking at this. Lady Ledian. I'd say Ledian's that's biased though because Ladybug's my first ever capture. I kept this Ledian until in Sun and Moon. I kept Ledian until you got to catch Lunala. That's how much I liked it. Ledian, Ampharos, Quagsire, Politoed, who else we got? Sudowoodo, Wobbuffet. Was Sizzle in Gen 2? Yes, it was. Sizzle, Ambipom. You did not show up in Gen 2. Yeah, you and this is Soul Silver, that's why. Who else we got? Who else we got? You didn't even get Electivire. Electivire didn't exist yet. Um Donphan's pretty good. Look at that. Look at that. Heracross is good. Besides that, nah. Nah, I don't care. I don't associate them with Johto when I see them. I associate them with Gen 3. Where's Heracross? Those boys. There he is. Heracross. I'm gonna be so serious. I sometimes forget that these Pokemon are from Gen 2. I completely forgot that I thought Ampharos was Gen 3. I'm gonna be so for real. I thought it was Gen 3. Oh my god. These these lot. I never want to see them again. If I see any one of you get a if you get a form change, then maybe I'll like you. But the fact that you only got megas, my opinion of you have not changed. Um, but yeah, but yeah, that's all I got to say. But I like how I said I was gonna end stream, and I proceed to go on a rant about how much I don't like the Johto region. Um, the third of for the third time, Gen 3 is mid. Gen 3 Gen 3 is not mid. I was gonna say Gen 2. Gen 2 is mid. Uh Chicory is cute. It is mid but cute. Bayleaf is mid but cool in a lot of quotation marks. Meganium is mid. Meganium's not cute. Meganium is what are we doing? Because we you know what? Out of the three of the evolutions that Chikorita has, Chikorita is the worst. Bayleaf is like, okay, we're getting somewhere. And then they need stat buffs. They have megas. They're fine. But then Meganium, we got the cool looking leaf, right? And then it's gone. And we're left with stupid antennas that make them look bold. What happened to Bayleaf? Stick with Bayleaf. Stick with Bayleaf. Don't evolve your Bayleaf. They should have gotten paradox forms. They should have gotten regional forms. Maybe they would have changed their mid typing. I flipping. I evolved. I'm gonna stay the exact same type for all three of them. That's the only gripe I have about um the sword and shield starters. The fact they don't change their second types, and they could have. Gen 2 couldn't because they all look like the type that they are. But Gen 8, they could have had second form. They could have had second types, and it wouldn't have been weird. Rillaboom could have been a normal type. Cinderace could have been an electric type. And Inteleon, they keep talking about how it can glide, so might as well make it that. Or, because if it's a spy, make it a dark type. Just make it Greninja too. Like, um, Meganium is attempting to be cute, I feel. It's failing. I'm crashing out. I need to stop talking about Gen 2. All I know is I'm less harsh on mid things than you seem to be. I think mid is meh, fine, it's okay. You seem to think mid belongs in the meat grinder and sent to the dungeon for eternity. Listen, I think when something is mid, it is boring. You can be mid and be fine, but don't talk to me about the Gen 2 starters because they are the definition of mid. Fraligator Cold have been a dino, the original concept art for a solar panel robotic Meganium. Don't care for cool, violent characters, so I like Meganium. That's fine. I'm not saying they all have to look like spooky and scary. My favorite starter is Inteleon. That is, I don't know if that is the def. Okay, it is kind of like the cool aspect, but like when you first get them, it's a baby. It just cries. Drizzile, I think Drizzile looks cool, but you know. Oh, that was fan art. Okay, but like the new stars. The only cool looking one is Skeledirge, and then the others are like their own thing. I like Quavel more because he's his own thing. I'm not saying they have to look like serious and cool. I'm just saying they have to be a bit more interesting than I'm not gonna mention it. But like, you know what I mean. Just make them interesting. Make them have a personality or something like that. That's why people like Battle Revolution, not Battle. The Wii one, the one where you could see the Pokemon like have unique animations and there's a bunch of YouTube compilations about them. If they like even the new game where they showed Pikachu and he's not like just sitting up. He has like an actual battle pose, you know? Out of the three though, Typhlosion is my favorite. I'm ignoring the leaks. Nope. Typhlosion was set up for failure because they were too lazy to give him a original, and then Charizard gave him Charizard stats. Yeah, he was just Charizard, but he can't fly. The Typhlosion. Listen, man, the design is cool. That Typhlosion was not cool. Not cool, dude. Uh, Gen 2. Gen 2 is mid, but so is Gen 1 in a way. The starters were very bland. Gen 2 was just most bland. Gen 3's actually starters having designs. I blame the game. Okay, Gen 1, I can give it a pass because it was literally like the first ever attempt of Pokemon. The Nidoking animation in the games you mentioned. Nidoking? Or Nidoqueen, sorry? What's Nidoqueen's anime? I'll look at that later and then I'll make a post about it and I'll be very disappointed. I'll be like, oh. If I make a post about it, it will be me just being upset. um, yeah, Gen 1 was just like it was literally just like a pilot essentially. It was gonna be rough. The more games that showed up, the more rough Gen 1 was gonna look. Cause it's like it's the first one. The first one's never gonna be good. It was never gonna be good. Even if it did start off the whole Pokemon thing, it was never gonna be good. Well, not like bad, as in like the designs themselves will slowly become more boring. Like I don't think Game Freak's ever gonna design another Electrode. You know, it's just a ball. Then again, they did make Pormo. They did make Pormo, so I could be wrong. But yeah. Speaking of which, I want to talk about the Pormy line. I have I want to talk about it because I hate Pormo. Not because he did anything to me, but because he is pushes Bramblin away. Bramblin, Bramblin. I also you also annoy me. Some of the Paldean Pokemon annoy me, but you know they exist now, so we can't really stop that. But Pormo, Pormo, Poor Me is fine. Poor Mott is fine. Poor Mo is just poor me with a lighter color and standing up. There is nothing different. There is nothing different between the two except that. It is literally the get bigger theory. Well, you know, like when you're starting out as like a Fakemon artist and you make the mistake of just making your Fakemon get bigger as it evolves. Is that except in an official game? They could have removed Pormo. They could have removed Pormo. Oh my god. Don't forget the extra two ears. No. The extra ear hairs. Sorry. It's so, it's so, and he gets to fight. Whoop-de-doo. You know who else gets the fighting type? Pormot. Pormy could have just evolved into Pormot and no one would have bat the eye. But no, they had to make Pormo this excuse of a Pokemon design. The only reason I'm not like mad at Pokemon like Tandemaus is because that's the whole purpose of it. It just gets a family. But Bormo doesn't have that concept. It's just a different Pokemon, supposedly, and it's not just a poor me that just forgot to be in the sun for a few days and got to stand up. Sick of it. Just checked Nido. Just checked. It was Nido Queen. Nido Queen Stadium animation. We're gonna watch this together. This is gonna be the first react. Pokemon Stadium. Why is this man grabbing himself? What is okay? Oh, I'm not showing that. Never mind. This will not be our first react. Pokemon High when making this. Well, they're not called Game Freak for nothing, I suppose. They're called Game Freak for a reason, and they were definitely freaky. He he was just to show off the walking thing, and also they wanted to make the middle Evo. They wanted to make the middle Evo to give something in between. If you could get a level 5 Pawmot, that would be a bit strong. No, I'm saying that they could have just given him like a high level, or like a Thunderstone, like a certain other Pokemon, or like literally anything else. The walking mechanic is stupid, but you know what? If they're gonna add it, they could have just had that. Like, like they could have just made the steps longer, so you didn't like get a poor Mot immediately. I don't know. I would rather have Pormo, was it Poor Me evolve into Pormot just immediately? Not immediately, but like level up, you know? Like 45 or like 30 34. Also, speaking of Gen 9, I feel like I'm getting sick of the pseudo legendaries being dragon types. I want to bug pseudo or Tinkaton. Tinkaton could have been a pseudo. It would have been so different from like the normal pseudo legendaries. A level 25 Evo or Thunderstone would fit, but they just wanted to show the step thing. This Pormo is a rubbish design, and I don't think it should exist. And I think he could have been replaced with anything else. And if they wanted to use the walking mechanic, then maybe give the middle Evo something else. I don't know. Why does it become slower if it needs to be able to? Not only does it become slower, but it doesn't even use its legs to attack. It uses its arms. It's a thermometer. It's the I forget what they're called. But like it's not even for the legs. What is the Bramblin, right? Is a tumbleweed. That makes sense. That's why it evolves through moving because that's what tumbleweeds do in real life. Relor is is a dung beetle. So it rolls around its dung. That makes sense. Pormo is a electric mouse marmot. Why is a marmot being made to run not only to not gain speed? Hold on. Let me see how before I sound like an idiot. How fast is Pormo? Okay, it is pretty fast, but it doesn't convey to me this Pokemon is normally slow to react, but once it enters battle, it will strike down enemies with lightning fast movements. It's but why is all the strength gone to his hands? Why? This is the Vikavolt thing, where it's like, oh, it zips around at lightning fast speed, but it's slow as hell. This is the we made his arms big, and its whole thing is that it revives your Pokemon with its big hands, but it doesn't even have knees. It has the smallest legs ever. That doesn't make any sense. Like, come on, man. It's called the hands-on Pokemon. Oh my. Nah, nah. Nah, could have given him a mohawk, made him half quadruped, like walks on all fours, but has to stand to attack. They could have done that. They could have done that. He gained depression after seeing his new design and gained weight. I think they just need to fill the Pokedex and give half-baked evolutions. Maybe. To be fair, like, when are we gonna get to the point where Pokemon's like, okay, we just need to fill the quota. Let's just add random crap. I think it I think that he runs to go and shock you back to life. He doesn't have a pokey car or pokey ambulance. It doesn't help that in the game he's not even fast either. He just walks really slow. But then the excuse is, oh no no no, he's really fast when he's in a battle though. Why aren't you fast normally? I made you walk for like 10,000, 1,000 steps. Also, is that is that going to translate to newer games? I'm assuming they're gonna let you run around with your Pokemon again. He's just real slow to get there. He just takes his sweet time getting to his flipping patience. Oh my gosh. Maybe ability where he gains speed in electric terrain or after like an electric move. See, that would have made sense. But no, you wanna know what his ability is? It's Volt Absorb, a natural cure, an Iron Fit you, right? Pulmo doesn't need to exist. Pulmo doesn't need to exist. Pulmot can stay. Pulmot can stay, and Pulmi can stay. Pulmo can get eradicated the next day, uncanonized like Ash Greninja, and the only difference is that no one would care. No one would care, and everyone would be like, okay, okay. That's exactly what would happen. Natural cures with his hands. Yeah, nice 1,000 steps you did there, buddy. Anyway, time to use my hands. Okay, whatever. Could have been a rabbit. If it was a rabbit, if it was like Patcher, it was like if it was like um plus one minum, right? And it was a rabbit, then I could let it slide, you know. But it's a marmot. Have you seen a marmot? It's a fat mouse mole thing. I refuse to believe that 10,000 steps not only made you fatter, but also made you supposedly be really fast. But yeah, that's how I feel about Paul Mill. I think Paul Mill's stupid. I wonder if they'll do a free stage Pika clone again, especially with the backlash to Pormo. I don't think they're gonna make a two stage. I think it should have been a two stage. They probably just wanted to make it three stage. Just guys, it's the first ever Pika ever clone to evolve. You figured it out. What'd you figure out? He was fed up of walking. He finally bought a car. That's why he's fast. He just gets in his car. And Bro was like, "Man, I'm sick of all this walking." They could have given an electric symbol on its chest and electric tail with a lighter color with high speed and attack. Just becomes the Flash. No, but like I expect Pormo to be like the fastest thing alive, you know? Or like at least like really fast, but it's just mid. It's just mid. Also, I think Liko in the new anime should have a Pawmot. Not a Pawmot. No, no, no. Should have a Pikachu. I mean, my fault. Should have a Pikachu and then be the first Pikachu on someone's team to actually turn into a Raichu, and then we get Mega Raichu X, which effectively is just Pikachu. Same with Y. Actually, no, Y would be better. But like, driving in my car right after a soda pop. Hey, that. Wait, driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a pomo. I forget the lyrics the minute I changed one of them. But yeah. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI. How about you die? Roll 100 miles in an hour. Little did you know I'm filled up on gas. Get your fountain making ass. Pulverizes far with my Bergen truck. It seems you're out of luck. Drop! Yeah. I don't know why my brain melts the minute I change a single lyric. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna I'm gonna end stream for real this time because I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and then I immediately get distracted. Um, haven't watched Journeys or Horizons because I ain't interested. I play for the games, the gym fights, so I watched the anime for that too. That is fair. Uh, so I watched the anime for that. I don't care about God or family or slash friend stuff. Fight. That's honestly why I like Pokemon as well. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even get X and Y. That ruined it for me. I don't care about the plot. Just let me see the fighting. Hit me out another Pikachu, another regional Pikachu, but this time it's grass ground and it lives in the forest or something. Pikachu lives in the forest anyway. Okay, no more distractions. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Uh oh, wait. Before I leave, um uh I do commissions now. I don't have an image. I wasn't prepared for an image, but I do commissions and on VGen. Spread the word. If you can't afford it, spread the word. Spread the word. I need this so I can keep making videos. Uh, and then have a real job on the side. But besides that, you know, yeah. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye.